and welcome. If you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. Today we're going to do a review about the Huda Beauty's Easy Blur Foundation. So this is the foundation which I've been waiting to try it on since the time it has been launched, but finding out my right shade was definitely a challenge. And also it was expensive. Obviously Huda Beauty is expensive. But I definitely wanted to try it, and I got this from Myntra when they had the end of season sale, and I got it on a really good discount. So the actual cost of this is 3,000. I think it's like 3,380 for how much, 30 ml, and I got it with the discount for 1,750, I think, and which was a really good deal. And the expiry is also not like very close. And also it's got a good shelf life as well. So I thought, let me give it a try. And the shade match, based on all the reviews which I've seen, who has similar skin tones like me, I chose the shade 400 Macchiato. So let's go ahead and try it. So this foundation has a lot of claims. So the first thing is, it gives you that better than airbrush finish. It gives you that blurring effect. It's long wearing, like for 12 hours. It's very lightweight. It's a serum like foundation. It's got 1.5% of niacinamide, and it's got aloe vera leaf extract. It's non-comedogenic. It's fragrance free, alcohol free, and it gives you that beautiful, a natural airbrush finish. So those are the claims of this foundation. So I tried it just once since I got it, and I really liked it. But today let's do a detailed review. So one thing which I got to know about this foundation after actually while purchasing is that this goes well only when you use the primer of the Easy Blur primer, is what I've heard. That is also expensive. I really didn't want to spend much on the primer as well. But with this pack, I got this as well free. So this is the trial pack of the Easy Blur primer. So today we'll go ahead and try this. But I can use it only once. So what I'll do is, one side I'll use it with the primer and one side without the primer, and see how the difference is. So let's go ahead and try it now. So first, let me use it with the primer. So I'll use it on one side of my face. So we will see what is the difference. So this is kind of a blurring primer, and that's how it is. So I'm applying a bit, not much. I'm just applying it all over. So this primer itself gives you that that blurring effect. It's actually very lightweight. It's kind of cooling. I'm getting that cooling sensation when I'm applying it. It definitely doesn't dry out your skin. So that's how the primer is. It's kind of blurring out, with the primer itself, it's kind of blurring out well. So I'm not sure if you can see the difference. I can probably give you a closer look. So this is with just the primer. So that's the difference. I'm not sure how visible it is, but I can see, the blurring effect is there, with the, primer. So let's go ahead and apply the foundation now. So this is the shade Macchiato. So let me first swatch it so you know the shade. So that is the shade. Okay, so I'm going to be applying only a little bit to see what kind of coverage you get. So it's kind of a pump which I've taken. I blend it with the brush. It's blending in okay, but I expected it to blend it even better. Seeing all the videos on YouTube and Instagram. I'm just dabbing it with the brush to blend it in well. I think you can use a makeup sponge to blend in well, because I'm putting in a lot of effort to blend in really well. Okay, so that is how it looks with the primer. So it's a medium quantity which I've applied. The shade match is okay. I think if I apply more quantity, it will become more lighter. So that is how it looks. So the coverage is also pretty good. It's kind of a medium coverage which you get. So that is the difference. So I'll just give a closer look. So that is the difference. So you can see here, how much, kind of coverage you're getting. It's actually kind of blurring. It's giving you that blurring effect, that kind of a natural blurring effect. But for your pigmented areas, you definitely need to use orange corrector or any color corrector which you use. So that is how it looks. That is, the difference, with your natural skin and with the product. So it is actually pretty good. I felt a little bit difficult while blending in because I expected it to blend in very quickly. But, it took some time for me to blend in well. But once it blended in, it kind of got settled in well. So that's how it looks. So let me apply this side without the primer to see what is the effect. I'll apply the same level of quantity. Actually, the truth is, with the primer, it is not blending in that easily. Without the primer, it's actually blending in very quickly. That's the difference which I can feel, because now, for me, I feel it's more easier to blend than when I applied the primer. Okay, so that is how it looks without the primer. Honestly, I don't find much difference. I see it, same as this side. In fact, I was able to blend it more better on this side. Probably after some time, I think, you will see the effect better. It definitely blurs out pretty well. You can see how well, it kind of looks flawless, the skin. That's a great thing about this foundation, and the effect is also pretty good. The shade seems a little bit lighter. Probably initially it looks lighter. My skin is an oily skin, so it oxidizes, so probably after some time it will get settled in. But the time which I've used, I did not use too much of quantity. It's like for a daily wear use, I used it, and it was pretty good. It lasted for quite some time, and the shade was also a good match, I would say, with the rest of the makeup. So that's how it looks now, and I liked it. I like the the finish, that is the blurring out effect which you get out of this foundation. But is it worth it for 3,300 rupees? I would say it's like okay, because there are many foundations in affordable range which will give you this type of an effect nowadays. But if you really want to get this type of that blurring and that, the quality of the product is definitely good. I will not say it is lightweight because I don't feel it light. I feel that something I have applied it. So that's my initial feedback, I would say. Let us see how much it transfers. So I'm just using a cotton pad for it. So I'll just dab it on my face to see how much it transfers. It doesn't transfer much, a little bit it does transfer. But the finish of this foundation, it's not that kind of a matte finish. So if you're an oily skin person, you need to set it well with a good a loose powder or a compact. For me, I will definitely set it well with a loose powder. So they suggest to use the Easy Bake loose powder for it, which is expensive, and I really don't want to try that. But any loose powder or something, once you set it, it'll look pretty good. So let me try that as well. So on one side of my face, I'll just use a loose powder. So this one is from She Glam. So this is Duo powder, which is translucent. So I'm going to be using the loose powder from that just to set the foundation. So I'll apply it on one side. This loose powder is actually good from She Glam. It's a duo compact. powder. So this is the loose powder, and you also have this translucent compact as well in this. Pretty good if you're an oily skin person. This you can definitely keep it with you. So that's how it looks after applying the loose powder. Now it's giving a definitely good that mattifying effect. I'm not sure how long it will last, but the time when I use with the powder, I did use it with the powder because this finish is something which I really don't like. I need a mattified finish. So that time when I used it, definitely lasted for a longer time. The glow was there on my face. My face did not look dull at all. So you can see here a closer look of how it looks after applying the compact, and this is how it is without the compact. So let us see the oxidization level of this foundation. So this is the initial swatch, and let me give a fresh swatch. So that is the fresh swatch. So it definitely oxidizes a shade darker. So if you're in my skin tone, so I use 312 Golden in Maybelline, and in MAC I use NC42. If you're similar to my skin tone, you can definitely try this shade 400 Macchiato. It's a good match, a pretty good match. So you can see here. That is a quick review about the Huda Beauty's Easy Blur foundation. I like the foundation. The day which I used, it lasted the whole day, but definitely for me, I need a compact to set it. Using a primer, I don't think it's really required. Just the foundation is more than sufficient. You can use any other, blurring primers if you want, if you want to still get more flawless finish. But if you're oily skin, it's definitely good to set it with a compact or a loose powder, because that will, give you a very nice effect. Long lasting, yes. It's got skincare ingredients, so it is good for daily use as well. Does it last for 12 hours? I'm not very sure, but I used it for at least 6 hours, and it definitely lasted for that time. That glow was there, that freshness was there. I really like that part of it. So if you can afford it, you can definitely go for it. But if it is worth it, or if it is worth it, if you ask me, I would say not really, because for 3,350, this foundation is like okay, because there are many foundations which will give you that this type of effect. You can go ahead and try them. But if you love Huda Beauty, the quality, this blurring effect, you can definitely go ahead and try them if you can afford it. So that is a review from my end about the Huda Beauty's Easy Blur foundation. If you find it useful and if you liked it, please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and have a great day ahead.